special guests, and most importantly, our class of 2018. I am Deidre Spells, Assistant Principal for 8th grade and part of 7th, and I have the honor of being here and doing the welcome for you all today. Today we want to take time to recognize our students' academic success and contributions. Special thanks to Mrs. Hill, Mrs. Emmerich, Mr. Moriarty, Mr. Chapman, and Ms. McCulley. Thank you all so much for your dedication to the students, as giving them a quality education and preparing them for the 21st century. Also, I want to thank our parents and special guests. We appreciate the support you have shown each day to your students, to us, and thank you all for giving us the opportunity to work with your students. It's been our pleasure. Students, you're about to take a new journey and face challenges. I want each of you to persevere. Don't give up, even though the road you travel might be difficult or rough at times. Surround yourself with positive people that encourage you to be your best. And I would say the people that's going to encourage you to be the best are the people that are sitting right here in the middle. Okay? So these are the people that are supporting you, and probably there's some that are not here, but they're definitely going to support you and help you to do your best. You will face challenges, and from my own experience, I want you to look to your family and genuine friends. When you enter high school, please build positive relationships with your teachers. Seek out at least one adult that you can go to and use as a resource, because that person will lead you to other resources. So make sure you find at least one adult in the building and build positive relationships with your teachers. That's going to take you so far in life. And I want to leave you with a quote. According to Roger Crawford, being challenged in life is inevitable, but being defeated is optional. So you have the power to choose your path, and I hope you choose a path of success. Okay? Thank you all for being here. We have Ms. McCulley. She's the guidance counselor. Also, can I mention, if you have a tan van, lights are on, and it's parked beyond the handicap parking space. So if it's your van, we want to make sure you take care of that so you can leave when you need to, okay?
Thank you, Ms. Bells. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see a crowded auditorium this morning. I am track 3 counselor. I've been working with your students. For most of your students, I've been working with them since 6th grade, so it's always bittersweet to watch them go up to high school. The first group that I'd like to recognize are our National Junior Honor Society members. Heritage Middle School has been a charter member in the National Junior Honor Society organization since the 2006-2007 school year. Membership in the National Junior Honor Society represents high levels of achievement, promotes leadership, develops character, encourages citizenship, and stimulates a desire to render service to others. It is an honor for students to participate in the nationally known organization. Students were inducted into the National Junior Honor Society for the 2014-15 school year at our ceremony in May. So the most recent members to National Junior Honor Society, will you please stand at this time? Wow, that's a lot of you guys. And I would also like for... Please stay standing. And I would also like current members of Honor Society stand up at this point, because we already had a few of you who were recognized last year as 7th graders. So this is all of our National Junior Honor Society members. Thank you. The next group of students I'd like to recognize are our Character Award recipients. They have been recognized all year long as exhibiting one of the character traits, and there are several that we honor students with throughout the year. And the different character traits are courage, self-discipline, perseverance, integrity, respect, responsibility, kindness, and good judgment. Each month, 3 students from each track and grade level have been selected by staff members as being good role models for that selected trait of that month. They've been recognized by being on the morning news and also by attending a morning breakfast to which parents are invited. We would again like to congratulate these individuals by having them stand and remain standing when they hear their name called. And if you will, just hold your applause until everyone's name has been called. That would be great. For responsibility, Brooke Gruber, Caitlin Singleton, and Lucas Rivera. Please stand up and stay standing. For respect, Hannah Alford, Alex Trejo, Siraj George. For courage, Michaela Medley, Brandon B.J. Fisher, Will Tobiason. For kindness, Jeff Leary, Callie Beth Ray, Dominic Fronius, Hannah Escala. For perseverance, Mike Henson, Gabby Carpenter, Nikesha Wilson. For good judgment, Isabel Carpenter, Jake Buff, Olivia Henrian, Allie Harper. For integrity, Taya Cruz, Mason King, Sam Booterball. For self-discipline, Janet Sevilla Morales, Maria Quenza, Gunnar Holmberg, and Katie Reardon. Let's give these folks a round of applause. Good job, everybody. So the next group I'm going to recognize are our student council. They were elected by their peers at the beginning of the school year. Members were expected to attend monthly meetings, weekly Thursday meetings, and participate in planning, implementing, and organizing school events. And they had to earn 10 service hours. Student council members participated in several activities, including food collection for Wake Relief, gift collection for the Ronald McDonald House, Spirit Week, a pep rally, the holiday candy cane fundraiser, and a student versus faculty basketball game. Students also helped raise funds for various local organizations, and this money was split between the Ronald McDonald House, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Smile Train, and the Frederick Ataxia Organization. A former member of our student body is affected by this, so the students raised awareness and money to help support research. Throughout the year, kids helped with the morning announcements and kept their classmates informed of upcoming events. In May, 22 students visited a local retirement community and interviewed the residents. Our students learned firsthand what it was like to experience the Holocaust, World War II, JFK's last day as president, leaving their country of birth due to conflicts, and moving to America in the early 1930s. This was a great experience for our students and the residents. As you have heard, our student council members are role models at HMS. They do an excellent job promoting school spirit as well as making a positive difference in their community. We're very proud of their hard work and dedication to making HMS a great school. As I call your name, if you will, please enter the stage over here to your right and come and get your certificate. Aliana Avancena. And you guys can come. Rachel Cloud. right, nice job, everybody. Finally, I would like to recognize, can y'all hear me okay? All right. Finally, I'd like to recognize a group of very special students who are not only excellent students, but they also went out of their way to help others be excellent students. When Anna Zinn approached me back in October, she asked me if she could be a tutor. And I thought, wow, that's a great idea. And a day later, she said, well, 3 of my friends also want to help me. So this group of 4 actually became a much larger group after that. And they have tutored our 6th graders on track, some of our 6th graders on track 3, twice a week since November. And that's all the way up to the last possible week that they could offer service tutors because we had to stop for testing. So that's dedication right there. And I want to acknowledge and thank them for their service by having them come up and get a certificate. And I'd like to start with our founder, Anna Zinn. And one of her friends that also wanted to tutor is Mary Day. Mary, come up. Hi. So these students are going to go far in life. They're not only dedicated to their education, but they're dedicated to helping others, and that's a lot. Elena Knudsen. Anna Reisers would have gotten a certificate, but unfortunately, her last day was several weeks ago, so she's not here this morning either. Okay, folks, I was just going to say, for sake of time, if y'all want to come up this way, that's perfectly fine if you're sitting closer to this side of the stage. So, I'd also like to have additional tutors that tutor all year long are Aliana Avancena, Rachel Cloud, and I just want to say, I didn't approach them, they approached me, so just want to make sure y'all knew that. Zach Watkins. Caitlin Singleton. And last but not least, Olivia Henryan. Let's give these folks another round of applause. Next is Mr. Chapman to give some more awards.
How's everybody doing this morning? All right, next up we have some Science Olympiad members. They worked to complete successfully in competition with other middle schoolers, members of the highest achieving HMS Science Olympiad team ever. Mary and Elena received medals in experimental design. Mary also received a medal in disease detectives. So, if I could have first, please, Erin Berry. Anthony Day. Mary Day. Elena Knudsen. Justin Maduri. Kelvin Riddick. All right. Next up, we have the Bully Busters. They contributed to the positive social climate here at HMS by advising the HMS Bullying Prevention Committee. They went to Heritage Elementary School to give lessons on bullying to younger students. If you would please, Ali Cephalou. Ralph Parker. Three Bully Busters this year. Thank you. Next up are our flag stewards. The following students were recommended by their teachers to serve as flag stewards during the year. This is a privilege as they are entrusted and responsible for raising and lowering both the national and state flag. We appreciate their service. Anthony Day. Austin Kearney. Cameron Piper. Cody Reardon. Caitlin Singleton. This year's flag steward. And this year, for Future Business Leaders of America, I'd like to mention an outstanding individual who took second place in Introduction to Business Communications, Future Business Leaders of America, a regional conference, and was top 10 in Introduction to Business Communication, Future Business Civil Leaders of America State Leadership. Aliana Avencia. All right, guys, up next, in order to keep the party going, we have Miss Melissa Emmerich.
Awards for electives. For Outstanding Band Member Award, Claire Stewart. For chorus, always on task, kind and respectful, Ali Cephalou. For outstanding work in Spanish class, Aliana Evans. For computer skills and applications, Allie Harper. Allie Harper. For Helpful Living Student of the Year, Jeff Leary. And for Family and Consumer Science Award, Evan Jenkins. He has a wonderful work ethic and always tries his best to do the best he can. And also for Family and Consumer Science, it says, Kayla is a quiet star to have in class. She always tries her best. It is a pleasure watching her grow up into a beautiful young lady. So it is awarded to Kayla Bell. The elective awards. Before we begin the team awards, we would like to recognize all of our students. Embarking on a journey from middle school to high school marks an important milestone in students' lives. It represents a move towards higher learning, more independence, and taking steps towards becoming the adult that you want to be. As a team, we are very proud of all of your accomplishments. We have enjoyed watching your educational journey this past year, and we wish you many more academic pursuits in the future. To commemorate this special time in your lives, I'd like to read an excerpt from a famous author and philosopher, Theodore Geisel, but you probably know him better by his pen name, Dr. Seuss. Oh, the places you'll go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what to do. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets. Look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole game and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll be mixed up with strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Boxham, or Bixby or Bray, or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. So the first award is for the Female Star Student in Language Arts. For fourth period, Elena Knudsen. And the Male Star Student, Lucas Rivera. And for the Female Star Student in fifth period for Language Arts, Mary Grace Wilkins. For the Male Star Student, Evan Moran. And for the Female Star Student in Language Arts for seventh period, Aliana Avancini. And Male Star Student for Language Arts, David Halitek. And the Female Star Student for Language Arts in eighth period, Claire Stewart. And the Male Star Student, Sam Buderball. And for the most improved language arts for this year, Rashawn King. And now for Mrs. Hill for the Math Awards.
Congratulations.
Had a little incentive this year for some of the students. If they got a 100 on a test, then I gave them a little sticker, and then we ended up putting their names up, and then had stickers so they could see who was getting award like the top two. I'd like to award excellence. I also want to mention in this class, we also had Miss Hilger, who's in the back, wave to everyone, and then we had Miss Harris a lot of times, who's also in the back. So I had a lot of help in the room. Okay, for fifth period, for the female star student, I had Taya Cruz. And for my male star student was Chris Morrell. For my seventh period, my star student was Peyton Simmons, and she had the most, I think she got an A on every single class. And my male star student for seventh grade was Mason King. He and another student also had top scores too. So there's somebody else that I do want to mention. It was Sam Booterball. I had a lot of top grades in a lot of these classes. So for fifth period, where's my girl? There you are, Allie Cephalou. She had one of the top scores, and this class, I think there were about 8 A's, so that it was, I mean, there were so many that were tied, like I had to go back and like pick, like go and look for the highest grade to